was big tripping. Big tripping. And sometimes I still do. I was not losing my faith. God just needed my faith to grow. Sometimes I be having to check him. Okay, welcome to the video. We is back in this thing. We meaning me and my thoughts, of course. Today's video, if you can tell by the title, is how I thought I was losing my faith, but then I realized I wasn't. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are someone struggling with your faith. That's going to be a lot on my channel because all of this is based off of faith currently. And I'm not pushing religion on anyone. I believe in God, but I'm a little iffy on like the church, but that's a different story. I'm actually making a video on that, on how millennials, why we stray away from the church, or at least why I have kind of strayed away from the church. But I still believe in God. God is always going to be, you know, the number one man in my life, the only man in my life. However, at the moment, you know, this video is about how I thought I was losing faith. Okay, so basically, just being a young adult, 18, 19, is kind of, you're no longer in high school, so you're trying to get into the real world, find a job, find a place to live, whatever it is, go to the military, whatever it is. And like growing up in the church and being like so in tune with my faith, once I got into about 10th grade, my faith kind of started to like slowly plummet, or at least I thought it did. So it was like slowly going down, and then just by the time I like got to college, my faith was kind of like here already, and then like freshman year, sophomore year, and like junior year, it just went down. Second semester of junior year is kind of when I like got a grip and I realized I was not losing my faith. God just needed my faith to grow. And I say that because, you know, when you have faith in things, it's because it's like you believe it's going to happen. And, you know, when you're living at home or wherever you live, when you're in high school, whoever you're around, you really don't have much to worry about oftentimes. And I'm not saying that's the case for everybody because, you know, we all have our own trials and tribulations. But for me, like, I really didn't have a lot that I needed to put my trust in God for, because I knew he would have. It's kind of like, it was something I already knew. Like, I didn't feel I needed to say I had faith or acknowledge that I had faith, because I knew it was going to happen, because my mama is a strong woman. My mama, I sound so country. My mama is a strong woman of faith. So it's kind of like, I know she prayed over me every night, and she still does. And I pray every night, and like, I pray continuously. But I really thought I was losing my faith because like everything was just going wrong. Like, my anxiety was consuming me, my depression was consuming me. I wanted to drop out of college. Like, I literally just was like, I lost my faith. At least I thought I lost my faith. But then I started going more and more to this Bible study group at my school, and I realized like I wasn't losing my faith. God needed my faith to get stronger. I got to the point in my life where it was time for me truly to like put my faith in God for what I wanted and things that I needed. You're older and you rely on yourself so much more. You don't know how things are going to end up, because you're kind of like, oh, I've never done this before. I don't know how this is going to work. I wasn't losing my faith. If anything, I was trying to like strengthen my faith, because I'm like, I'm lost and I need help type of thing. He was teaching me to lean on him for myself, because he is my crutch and like I'm supposed to depend on him type of thing. And I'm so glad that I realized that now, because for the longest I was like, bruh, I lost my faith, so that means God doesn't love me. But I realized like, bruh, I'm still here. Like, I look back now and I'm like, I was big tripping. And sometimes I still do be big tripping. Like, I be catching myself with a quickness. Like, sometimes I be like complaining about something, and then I be like, whoa, like things could be so much worse. Like, God really is looking out for you, and he does not have to. Like, y'all understand, like, God don't have to do nothing that he does. And the fact that he is, and I get sometimes it's like, bruh, is he even listening to me? Because I ask myself that all the time. But now that like I'm getting into this YouTube thing and I'm just where I'm at in life, I know he's listening. I feel stupid for being like yelling at him and be like, bro, why you not listening to me? Because I talk to him like that's like my homie, because I mean, at the end of the day, he is my homie. But like, sometimes I be having to check him.
You tried it.
Not check him, but I be wanting to check him, but he checked me type of thing. Because let me tell y'all, he humbled me with a quickness. I was trying to rush life, and he humbled me with a quickness, and that will be a story that will be told. But yeah, like, God, I really am grateful for him. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to push God on anybody, but if you're someone that's like kind of struggling with your faith, or like just struggling with, you don't go to church but you believe in God, that's where I am. And I'm like trying to figure that out, because it's like, I've known church my whole life, but it's kind of like, as I've gotten older, there's just some things in the church that I don't understand, and I need to talk to God. I ain't talking to nobody that's not God about it. Like, so I'm talking to God about him. Like, me and him are talking and working through it. But like, I believe in God, and I pray, and I like put my faith in him, and I trust him and stuff like that. So if like that's something you're struggling with, just reevaluate your perspective, because it could be that you're not losing your faith. It's just that you have to rely on him more than you ever have before. So that doesn't mean your faith is lost. That just means your faith isn't as strong as it needs to be now. So that's why it continues to. Thank you for watching. Out this thing. Make sure you subscribe, and y'all, bye.